So I've been sitting here, gonna be honest with you, I've been sitting here for, first before I even get started, how you doing? Sometimes I'm that person that I get right to the point and I forget to stop and ask and say, hey, how you doing? I hope you're finding yourself in a relatively peaceful space, in a space where you are open, a space where you feel loved, a space where you feel seen, a space where you feel heard, a space where you feel not alone, a space where you feel on a journey, a space where you feel that there's a purpose. Remember how much you are loved. Remember how much you are love, walking around with skin on and waking up and emerging into that truth. And it's quite the journey. So as I've been sitting here over the past couple of hours, talking with my guides, my higher self, I feel like it's almost like I'm Jacob wrestling with the angel of the Lord saying, I will not stop wrestling until you give me my message, my new name, tell me your name, what have you. I'm just going to keep at this. And I could stop. I could create a world where I stopped. But I don't know. I'm kind of okay with the wrestling. I'm okay with getting the message that way clearly because that's the way I'm getting it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take a couple of deep breaths and I'm going to see if a message shows up. So let's go. Let's see what happens. Mm. 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 Oh, do you know how much we love this human vessel? Do you know how much we love this human vessel? We just want to honor her in this space right now. We just want to say thank you, personality and soul named Lisa. We think you rock. Even in those times that you have forgotten how wonderful you are, we're sitting here remembering it, downloading that into you. We just think you're awesome. We see your heart. We see how you try to be as authentic as possible, and we say, stop trying so hard. Everybody just stop trying so hard. Even in your trying, you're still trying. Even in your trying not to, you're still trying. It really is. It really is about enjoying. It really is about the party. It really is about the wonder. It really is about the magic. It really is about the mystical. It really is about that creativity. You know, there is this getting so stuck in the logic and in the analysis, and it's just a habit. And there's a fear of coming out of logic and analysis, and we understand that. We do. We leave plenty of room for you. We are enjoying ourselves immensely, and that's why we're here, to be helping you. Remember, we love you. You are us. And we are witnessing you wake up and remember who you are. And there is not a better show in the galaxy. And there are some of you, even as you are emerging, who will narrate this as something that is messy and awful. And we say, if that's what you want to call it, messy and awful, well then, it will be messy and awful. But what if What if you looked at it as freeing and liberating? This becoming is uncomfortable, but being uncomfortable is only that. It's just unfamiliar. What if you replace the word uncomfortable with unfamiliar? What if it wasn't hard, it was just unfamiliar? Everything is the words that you are speaking. Everything is the story that you give it. Everything. You are the creator. And everything is the story that you give it. And so we say to you, even those who are emerging and have emerged still get a little tripped up in looking out into the world and saying, well, this is going to be hard. Well, this is going to be uncomfortable. This is going to take a while. Oh boy, things are going to be really falling apart now. And we say to you, only if that's the way you want it to be. All it is unfamiliar. You're going into a new land that you already created for yourself. And it's not necessarily new because you've already been there and you've never left there. You're returning to a new land. You're returning. You're returning to a place where you never left. You're returning to a space that you have never left. You are truly coming back home to yourself. And yet there is that story still that it's going to be something that is hard. And we say to you, no, it's not. It really is a party. Right now, this Lisa vessel is remembering that it doesn't have to be hard, that it doesn't even have to be uncomfortable. It's just unfamiliar territory. That we haven't remembered chartering. Wow. They're stepping back. I'm coming forward. Wow. Okay. We're out there wild and crazy today. Wild, crazy, wired, weird. And the wind has been blowing and blowing and blowing and blowing. The wind, raha, breath, air. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay. Five of Swords. Whenever Five of Swords comes up for me, it says this: you truly are in a battle. But I'm understanding now that the battle is one that you've chosen to have in some way, shape, or form. And here's the thing. If you can understand that you chose to have the battle and you can own that, you can choose to not be in the battle then of your mind. See, people who are like, I chose this. No, I don't want to choose. I don't want to own that. Oh no, this is happening to me. Yeah, but if you could say, this is happening for me and it is happening through me, then you can also choose how you then partner with it. You can say, now I choose not to have it be anymore. I'm the creator. I don't want it to be that way anymore. You can re-perspective, you can restore, you can re-narrate. I was talking with a woman one time who she didn't want her birth chart being read to her as part of what we were doing together. And I said, why? And she said, I don't want to be bound to that. And I thought, well, okay. What is it that you are choosing to bind yourself to? What is it that you are choosing to be bound by? Please own that you are choosing it. You can come out from the bonds. You can come out from those bindings that you put there, that you created. No, I didn't. This put there, da-da-da. Own it as the creator. If you own it, then you can disown it. You can say, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. Own that you're the architect of your reality. When you own that you are the architect of your reality, you can change the blueprint if you'd like. Go ahead. This card also comes up for me, the Five of Swords, when it says there is the opportunity for a great deal of compassion for yourself and everybody involved in this situation. For a very long time, we have lived under the lie that we are at the mercy of a God who doesn't love us and we need a savior. We are at the mercy of the government who tells us when we can get our Social Security, or that we have to pay this, or that we have to, or that. But what if we created a different reality? What if we were like, I'm done creating that reality. I'm going to create something new. And wouldn't a child do that? Wouldn't a child say, I don't like that story anymore, I'm going to change it. Knock down that pile of Legos and start brand new. Just 'cause. What else do we have? Okay. 3 in the major arcana, which is the Empress. This is the feminine energies. This is creativity. This is seed holding. This is birthing. This is nurturing. This is gestating. Is it time to give birth to a new story, dear friend? Is it time to birth a new reality? Is it time to own the old and then say, that was fun, that was interesting, that was a whole lot. I'm ready to jump a timeline and go into a new reality now. I've always told people I don't think that we're here in this life to learn our lessons, to balance the karma. I don't think so. Unless you want it to be that way. If that's the reality you want to paint, okay. But what if it was about, well, I enjoyed that for a while. That was interesting. Now I'm on to something else. Jump to the next lily pad. What if it was that simple? A child would think it was that simple. Jump to the next lily pad. Six of Wands. Victory and success. Victory and success of your passions. You get to be seen. You get to be up at the top of the mountain. You get to be able to see the whole parade from start to finish and beyond. You get to be like Buzz Lightyear, who says, to infinity and beyond. What if this whole journey that we are on and just waking up to and emerging into, we're starting to realize was just something that we wanted to experience. And so now you can change what it is that you're experiencing. As a collective, what if we were like, we experienced separation for the longest time. We experienced dichotomy for the longest time. what if we went to experiencing paradox, and which is two things being true at the same time, and love, and that everything is love and everyone is love, and that there is consciousness in everything. What if we decided we wanted to do that for a while? Okay, and the last one I have here is 2 of the Pentacles, and that comes up when there is, it's time to make a decision. You can't just sit here doing nothing. Well, that's a decision in itself, but there's a door to choose in front of you. When this card comes up for me, it says, listen, all the doors go to the same room. You can't tell from here that any door that you choose goes into the grand hall where the party is going on. Pick a door and go through it. It does not matter which door, it takes you to the same party palace. Pick a door, grab a hold of the handle, twist it, nudge your shoulder up against, get the door open and walk in. There's a party going on, and we'd love for you to join us. We're healing in the party. We're having a blast in the party. It's Wonderland. This way to Wonderland. There's so many of us who are re-blueprinting, having woken up to the fact that we're the architects. We're the architects of the blueprint, and we've decided we're going to move things around a little bit. Pick a door, walk through it. If your heart is beating, you're like, I think I'm afraid. No, that's the feeling of adventure. That's the feeling of excitement. Come on, join us. It's so fun. It really is just so fun. It's just so good. It's just so good. All right. And we want to end with letting you know that we love you, 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 we love you. And this is more than just words. This is more than 3 little words spoken 3 little times for the 9, for the 9, for the 9. Oh. This is a download into you, a transmission that you in love wake up to love, through love, for the purpose of love. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. It's never been anything but love. Oh, there is so much for you to adventure. Okay, my friends, what a morning, what a day. Oh, I have this. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going our way. Pick a door. It leads you to the party palace. Don't worry about which door. The heart that is going, it's all adventure. It's all excitement. We'll meet you there. We've got the music going. The disco ball is turning. There's lots of food. And the dance floor is huge. All right, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me. I love you. And here's a hug.